You know that one time when I was in the middle of negotiating a new contract, I used the fact that I drove a minivan as an example to negotiate about why I didn't care about making more money. I mean, kind of let that sink in. I laugh about it now and I can't believe that I did it. But I remember saying, I drive a minivan. It doesn't matter how much money I make. So much was wrong with that statement, I know now. But at the time, I thought it was the right thing to say, showing I deserve more money because of what I do. It's not about the materialistic things. It's not about the kind of car I drive. I really did drive a minivan at the time. But now I realize so much more how wrong that was on so many levels. I went into negotiating that contract emotionally. I went into negotiating that contract trying to remind the person who I was negotiating with why I deserved more and what my personal life entailed and the kids I had to drive around and the fact that I drove a very economical vehicle because of the lifestyle I chose to live. Let me tell you something. He didn't care. And of course he doesn't care. I didn't blame the man for not caring. Well, I don't blame him now. At that point, when I didn't know what I was doing when it comes to negotiation, I didn't understand why he would, give me the extra, whatever it was, $5,000 or $10,000. I've learned so much more since then. First and foremost, when you go into negotiating a contract, if you work in television or if you're a woman who works in any business, that a contract is necessary in order to move forward, you need to read the book Knowing Your Value. It's by Mika from MSNBC. I don't like to play the whole man-woman game. However, this book, especially when negotiating TV contracts, is absolutely essential. And it's a huge reminder that nobody cares about your personal situation. The people who you're negotiating with when it comes to business, all they care about is their bottom line. No, money is not everything, but in business it is. Think about that. Money is not everything in life. Money is not everything when it comes to your family. Your health is so much more important than money. However, when it comes to negotiating in business, no matter what it is, yes, money is everything. I posted recently about something I do when I'm on camera, on live TV for the most part, in order not to get emotional. And what I told you guys was I dig my nail into the cuticle of my thumb. So if I'm doing an interview, let's say, God forbid, with a parent who has just lost a child, or there have been times when I've lost colleagues and we've had to report on the loss of a colleague on TV. It's not that I don't want to cry because I don't want to be compassionate. It's because sometimes when we're crying, it can be distracting and then the message is lost. If you dig your nail, and my nails aren't done, so don't mind them right now, but if you dig your nail into your cuticle as hard as you can, it hurts and you can't cry because the pain is so significant. I also do this while negotiating because early on I found that I would get nervous. So when I'm nervous, I'm more vulnerable. A good negotiator, the person I used to go against was a pretty good negotiator. He would say things that I wouldn't want to say hurt my feelings, but kind of take me aback. And then I would get flustered. And then I would feel myself getting vulnerable. It doesn't happen anymore. When I go into negotiating, if I ever feel myself feeling vulnerable, I do the old cuticle trick. Do you have tricks for negotiating?